Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters. Asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku prayer. Please stand. 高ま原にかむすまります。かむろびかむろみのみこともちて、すめみおやかむいさなぎのみこともつくしのりむかの立ち花の音のあはぎはらにみそぎはらいたも時になりませる。あらいどの神たち、もろもろのまがこと積みけがれを、あらいたまい、清めたまえとまおすことのよしを、天つかみくにつかみやおよろずの神たちともに、雨の口駒の耳振り立てて、きこしめせと、かしこみもまおす。弥勒おみかみ守りたまえ先はえたまえ弥勒おみかみ守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先はえたまえながら魂あえませ。ながら魂あえませ。Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end, your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified. Believe your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your grace. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
May God and mercy bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teaching. Good and evil. People overly concerned with winning favor and gaining approval in the eyes of others are strained from a God-centered life. Good deeds, clearly visible to everyone, cannot be compared spiritually to those done secretly without fanfare. They are heaven's true treasures. Even if wrong deeds can be hidden from the eyes of others, there is no way to hide them from oneself. A good deed is something done to help others or for the good of society. An excellent way to accumulate virtue is to transmit divine light to others through Johrei. Hidden virtues are those good deeds done secretly, unknown to others. Most contributions made to charities are usually well publicized, and as a result, the reward one receives is in the form of fame or reputation. It is part of human nature to desire that. But when you accumulate hidden virtues, you receive your reward from God, which is far more precious. Hidden virtue is much better than known virtue. So, my advice is to accumulate as many hidden virtues as is possible. Then God will reward you many times over. Accumulating a virtue, hidden virtue, is the most precious thing. It becomes your treasure in heaven.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. Thank you also for continuing praying for world peace and for victims of natural and man-made disasters. Most recently, the victims of the Maui wildfires. This morning, I want to share with you the faith experience of Ana Cristina do Couto dos Reis from Copacabana, Rio de Janeiro. Ana Cristina is now 43 years old. She gives service as a family assistant as well as an instructor for teaching membership courses and advanced classes for members at her Johrei Center. In 2020, her husband became seriously ill due to a brain tumor, and in September of that year, he passed away. After that happened, she decided to live with her mother, as she had suffered a deep emotional breakdown. Now, Christina continuously cried, began suffering from insomnia, but also having loss of memory and appetite. For years, Ana Cristina has suffered from an autoimmune disease of the gut called ulcerative retrocolitis, which becomes active in stressful situations. The death of her husband, Ana experienced a very strong crisis. She experienced abdominal swelling and bleeding stools. During this period, she spoke with her minister who advised her to intensify her engagement in our practice of faith in order to gain strength. The minister emphasized the importance of going to the center to intensively receive and challenge Johrei. The challenge for her was great as she lived substantially distant from the center. Nonetheless, she did her best to go to the Johrei Center twice a week, where she practiced Johrei, offered memorial services for her deceased husband, while regularly materializing donations of gratitude. Gradually, Ana Cristina gained strength and felt encouraged. She began to eat and sleep better while feeling more joy and excitement. Her intestinal issues ceased, and after approximately 6 months, they ceased altogether. The latest medical test she had in June of 2021 did not show inflammation in the intestinal wall, indicating that the gut disease has gone into remission. After 9 months, she was able to leave her mother's home as she felt emotionally stronger and confident to live by herself. Was even blessed to rent a property close to the Johrei Center. Makes much easier for her to engage in her dedications. The most difficult moments she went through, she sought strength through the dedications and practice of our faith. Consequently, she was able to overcome her sufferings and have her life transformed. And Christine is deeply thankful to God and Meishu-sama, as well as to her ancestors, for the permission to overcome her purification. She now feels much stronger, physically and spiritually, and even more committed to serving the divine plan for the realization of paradise on earth. Thank you very much for attending this morning service and for listening to this beautiful faith experience. Wish you a most wonderful day.
This brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us. We wish you a very blessed day.